Welcome back to Eggs on Toast with Ethan and Alex. Relax and enjoy today's episode.
What?
Sorry.
No. Rock with it. What would your ideal sponsor be? Also, just for people watching,
Yeah.
the reason I have this and Alex doesn't is because, like, I feel like I'm a real lord right now. Like,
Nah, he's
being
just,
a bit of a
he's like, I needed
dingleberry.
extra comfort.
Yes.
He wanted a pillow and a blanket.
I've got pillow.
Oh, you did have a pillow. I said you can only have one.
Well, it's my house.
Speaking
so.
of pillows, I'm gonna put more in this to pump myself up.
Yeah?
So, yep, I'll be right back. You can entertain the people.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna talk to Alex about what our ideal sponsor would be. Like, what sponsor we'd most like to have. Nice, you've chosen two good pillows. They're really comfy. Yeah. They're pretty basic looking, but they're super comfy. Boom, man. Plush.
That feels good. I feel higher.
Yeah.
High and mighty.
Levitated.
What sponsor would I like?
What would your number one sponsor, if you could have any sponsor?
Oh, probably like a huge conglomerate, like
What, Apple or something?
yeah. Oh, Apple. That's a great. Yeah, Apple would be good because then you get a bunch of free Apple stuff.
Dude, only like Marquez Brownlee would get Apple sponsorship.
No, exactly. Well, you said go big. So
I know. I'm not.
Or like
dissing
within, like realistically, what would our first sponsor be? Do you think
Yeah. I think. Oh, okay.
Domino's? We've already like.
Well, we know someone who
we've
already
already
had
spoken
Domino's
about
sponsorship.
Wait, who?
Geordie B and Ethan M.
What? Really?
Yeah, on her YouTube.
Wait, did you actually get a Domino's sponsor?
She was like recording a mukbang
Oh, really?
for Domino's.
Wait, that was
Dude,
sponsored?
Domino's only has like
You watched that?
600, or 300 subscribers or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like nothing.
How do you pull that off? Well, more than us.
No,
so-
but like, I would think that a massive pizza place would have at least more than 300.
dude, if you
To be
pl-
fair,
if-
who's subscribing to Domino's for like their
No,
content?
but if you play your cards right and you're very like cordial and professional in your communication with the company that you want to get sponsored by, and if the price is right, then you can totally get the sponsorships.
I think, dude, I honestly wouldn't even know where to begin to try to get a sponsor.
Oh, really? You just start cold
email them.
DMing. Once you build up a platform and a following and a foundation, you go.
Yeah, you'd be, hey, we have this many listeners. This is the traction we could bring to your company.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I
You
wouldn't
just have to throw yourself out there and see what sticks, you know?
I wouldn't even mind doing like local promo for like local brands.
Super small businesses?
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
that'd be cool.
That'd be good. Well, let's just stay hopeful and I'm sure it'll happen eventually.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound hopeful.
No, I was thinking like,
That was an unconvincing.
I don't think
Yeah.
Apple would be the number one for me. I think it'd be something silly like Chuck E. Cheese or something.
That's good.
Like, imagine saying this episode's sponsored by Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, dude, like even like a shoe brand like Nike or Reebok,
Killer.
just free shoes for
Free
the rest of your
kicks,
life.
but
Like
that-
you become an ambassador.
You never see that on podcasts.
Like boom, sponsor. Sponsor me, Reebok.
Dude, it seems like podcasts have a very specific marketed ads. If that makes sense.
Oh, like they have, they work with the same companies repetitively.
like when you see a lot of like
repetitively,
a lot of
repeatedly.
commentary YouTube channels used to be sponsored by not Clash Royale, by
I know it. Lords Mobile.
yeah, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, Raid Shadow, Legends.
Legends.
Hey guys, this
video is
episode is sponsored by
by-
Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
Scan the QR code here. You get free gold and stuff.
I played this all the time with my friends.
I definitely play this.
This is my favorite video game.
Are we convincing you that we actually have played this and definitely aren't just taking the money and we'll never record this ever? We'll never play this game.
Never. Where's my mug gone? There it is.
This is bad, dude.
It's a grim beginning,
This is.
but it,
We could cut all this.
cold opens, you know.
You know, it's funny. between you and I, you're always the one who's like, we should cut this, and I'm always like, no.
It's flipped.
But
Well, anyway, welcome everyone to
welcome.
Eggs on Toast. I'm Ethan.
I'm Alex.
We've got some fun things to talk about today. Some stories of the week that was, and also
Some controversies.
Yeah, and some things that kind of happened in the past that are, that
story?
stories that are interesting.
So we've got stories and
you
stories.
decide. Yeah.
Cool, dude. I'm excited.
Um,
As per usual.
so that they'll be scattered throughout the episode, and then the rest will just be chits and chats.
Right. I'm keen. What was the first thing we wanted to open with?
I think starting off would be a nice way to begin. Would be starting off with a provocation
Did you click record on the
phone.
Yeah.
No,
Hold on.
I thought you did.
Sorry, Ethan, continue. I just quickly panicked that we hadn't hit record.
So you've been arrested by the local authorities with no explanation. And you've been whisked away, and kind of
I'm in a holding cell.
you're in a holding cell. Your parents and friends, or your family and friends, didn't see you get taken. Like, they just know that you're in jail now.
Yeah.
And they don't know for how long. They don't know what's going on.
Uh-huh.
What do you think that their assumption, if an assumption was to be made, what do you think that they would think is the crime?
Nothing like immediately comes to mind for me. And is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think that's a good thing. I think that probably means that you think that people have a decent opinion of you.
Did anything come to mind straight away for you?
I feel like my parents would think.
I feel like
It
my
kinda
friends and
it
parents
depends.
would have different answers.
Yeah, it depends on the friends as well.
Oh, really?
For sure, man. Some
That's
people
true.
would have thought, like, I honestly think some like not as close friends think I'm like not
A black market goon.
no like I think some of my friends think that I am very like still my year 10 self of like not PC, like very like kind of like very
Edgy?
not even edgy, just like abrasive, devil's advocate, which is what I used to be.
I think you still have elements of that, certainly.
I do. I think I play with
But
it now.
you've mellowed out.
Well, I think
a
I
little
play
bit.
with it now, and like I'm aware that
You're more self-aware.
I just don't really care.
But you still kind of play that role, like, every now and again.
for sure. But
that hasn't totally left your personality.
No. But I think it's not. My beliefs are now not like one. My opinions and beliefs can be pretty easily like shifted, and I'm open to learning.
It's good.
And then two, I think the main thing is just like I don't really care like if someone else has their own opinion or like thinks a certain way about things. It's like, sweet, you do you. Like, I'm a lot less affected by other people's things.
You're not out there to try and
To prove them wrong or anything.
my opinion's right, and two, your opinion's wrong.
I'm agnostic about it all.
I see.
So
I don't feel that at all.
you don't feel that for me?
You're constantly
That's just me.
You're
That's
constantly
called
berating me about my religion.
banter.
I'm joking, of course.
So I think some people I actually do think like one or two people would think like this does not reflect me. But I think there are some people who have a very wrong opinion of who I am because they haven't seen me for a while.
Name and shame. Oh, like people from school? Of course.
But people that I've seen,
Well, think about it. It's people you see on Instagram that we know from school. It's like
I think they would have thought I did a low-level hate crime.
Huh?
I think they would have thought I did a low-level hate crime, like slurred someone or something like that.
Well,
which I didn't even used to do, but I think they think I'm.
I would say that the people who you went to high school with, that we went to high school with, people you haven't spoken to for 3 years, they probably don't. They probably think of you as how they remember you. But realistically, you've had 3 to 4 years of growth, like in and out. Inside and out, like.
No, I'm talking people who have seen me.
Okay, right. Well, why don't we answer
like
the first? Why don't? Okay. Yeah.
Or,
Okay.
yeah, Chris.
Okay, can you not
You can
say
beep
his
those.
surname? Yeah, sick. I'll keep Chris, but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. Why don't
he
we,
knows
why
now.
don't we-
But
That's
who
fine.
cares?
Why don't we answer this first? Why don't we answer for each other?
That's
so,
better.
So
I don't know why I said hate crime. I don't. Oh man.
I mean, that is probably what I was. Why don't you? What do you think I'd get arrested for?
I think you would have got arrested for like. Man, it really have surprised me.
Oh,
So I
that's
think
good.
it would be something really evil then,
Oh, really?
because it's so hidden.
Oh, it's like I totally get what you're saying.
Like you're playing this character of like, I'm not saying you are, but like I would go, oh, he's playing this character of I don't drink, I'm a Christian boy, and then he's like got 5 people like buried in his basement or something. You know what I mean?
Right. So I've built up this facade of being such a good person, and then it's
I
actually
think
the
I would
complete opposite.
I think that would
It's
be
a complete 180.
the rabbit hole
I guess that makes sense.
It wouldn't be my first thought, but I'd be like, wait, what? What would he get arrested for? He wouldn't steal. He wouldn't do
Oh my
that.
god, he's a serial killer.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then pieces
Well,
would start connecting
There we go.
that aren't necessarily connected. What do you think about me?
Ooh. One popped into mind.
Mhm.
Maybe just like screw it. I'm just gonna say it. Like a massive like DUI scandal, like a multi-car pile-up, and then you just panicked and ran away.
How drunk would I have been? Like, do I get tested? Like, do I get caught straight away, kind of thing?
Like kind of like John Jones. Like you just do a
John-
hit. Who's John Jones?
Wait,
Don't
John
worry.
Jones got DUI'd.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Badly?
That's a whole tangent. We can anyway. It's
Yeah.
like John Jones in that.
Famous.
It's like
sport
a hit
people
and-
just
hit
get
and
away
run.
with that stuff.
Like you.
That's crazy.
Dude, can we not tangent?
Yeah, sorry. So like John Jones.
Like John Jones, you would have like gotten to this a car accident,
Mm-hmm.
and you're under the influence of alcohol. He was under the influence of other things, but you're under the influence of simply alcohol, and you panic and things go awry. So you flee
Interesting.
the scene.
I've never driven drunk.
No, and not
Why?
Again.
Why is that your?
well. Why is that your thing of me?
I gave my reason.
Oh right. Well, like not to say that you're an alcoholic or that you will ever actually drink.
I
and
want to
drive.
be. Right.
That's right. You
Since
do
last
wanna-
episode.
Ethan wants to be an alcoholic. I would say that I don't know why it came to mind, but I would say that you might have just had like a crazy night, and then your car's there, and you're like, I need to get more food, or like I need to get more alcohol, or I need to be somewhere. So you're just like, and then I feel like you're a confident guy, so you like back yourself in. You're like, oh, I'm fine. I can drive. I can drink and drive. Let's do it. And then you exit your street.
This is ridiculous.
You hit the freeway, and you're like, oh, you know what? I don't need cruise control. I'm cruising right now. I'm on cruise control. And then there's a car approaching. And then you're like, oh yeah, let me get over. I'll let them in. And then little did you know, they're actually your judgment is blurred, and they're actually in the
I've
lane
just
across,
swerved into
and you
them.
swerved into them.
Fishtail.
Yeah,
Massive.
little slow mo, like Michael Bay slow mo.
We swap
spin
cars.
around. Yeah.
Like in Fast.
You jump
Fast and
out
Furious
slow mo.
7.
Yeah, becomes a movie. Yeah. Nah, but I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
Dude,
that came
once
to
I
mind.
discovered cruise control, it was all over.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
It's almost too good.
I don't have it. I don't have cruise
It's
control.
too
It
good,
sucks.
dude.
It's actually amazing.
Because I never used it when I was learning on my L's,
Mm.
and when I
I'm glad I didn't
used
know
it
it
on-
existed until I got my P's.
same.
Yeah.
It was in my car. It worked, but
Mm.
I didn't know how to use it.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
and it's just too good.
It is too good.
I think if I was, I think for me, what I would be arrested for
Yeah.
would be like, because I could see myself leaving the shops with like I've done this before where I've been holding like a potato salad or something,
That's good.
and I've just accidentally walked out with it.
yeah.
So I've paid. I've
And the
grabbed all
situation just
bags.
escalated.
But you don't get arrested for stuff like that.
Honestly, I was gonna say a similar thing. Like, I might let's say I'm at my work, and I accidentally like leave with something, or like I'm helping a customer, and then I go out with their product because like they need help transporting it into their car, and then like a random Karen comes running and being like, "You're stealing this," and I'm like, well, "I'm just helping," and then the situation just escalates and I get arrested for that.
I think
Like they call the security and then like my manager's not there and then things just get out of hand.
I honestly think I would be arrested for being drunk in the city, and like
so I was on the right.
cops being dicks, and just like saying like saying something offhanded or something.
But it's never 100% them. Again, it's
no. But I'd see it, or I'd be pissing or something.
Yeah.
And then I'd yell to them like, "Oh, like." I wouldn't even yell at them. I don't yell at cops, but it would be something like just yelling out to the street, having a bit of fun. And then one of the cops would be pissed off, come up to me, could have let it slide, but what didn't want to.
You know what? I want an arrest tonight.
Yeah.
You think cops like go out on the evening and be like, you know what? I want to make 3 arrests.
They need to make
minimum.
quota.
What? That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's a myth.
You're severely misguided, my friend.
What?
They have to make quotas. That's why they do like roadside.
Oh no, I get that, but no, not on like an average patrol. Like if 2 officers are just like walking around the city,
sure,
keeping like trying to uphold peace, just making sure everyone's safe. Like they'd be out there because they know there's hundreds and thousands of drunk people around. Surely they wouldn't. Surely their supervisor or the department would be like, you need to arrest a certain amount of 18 to 21-year-olds.
I reckon there would be, like, if you've made X amount of arrests, that they'd be like, you're doing a really good job. Like, we're seeing, like, you're being a great policeman.
But arrests don't necessarily mean, like, success. They don't really correlate.
The police force is so, like...
Do you have, like, a distrust for law enforcement?
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
Really?
It's kind of hard not to.
In Australia? Australia's got it pretty good.
If you think that they're not like discriminating, and
that's a whole separate issue.
No, it's not. Discriminating is in any, like, is the same as them discriminating against young people and trying to arrest them.
Yeah, right.
I think that there are some like filthy cops out there. I'm sure.
Oh no, I agree.
I don't call them pigs or anything. Like, I understand it's a human. It's a person, and they're doing their job. But
yeah,
I do think
I certainly agree with that. There's definitely quota in the police force. Like,
yeah,
a certain amount of arrests have to be made like across the board.
Yeah,
and definitely like speeding fines and like parking fines and
drunk
and
drives.
DUIs. I'm sure. I
That's
don't even know about DUIs.
You know what it is? It's speeding fines. That's how they get their money.
That is definitely where a large majority of the quota comes in.
Because they'll hide behind like a corner where it's like the speed change. Sometimes like the speed changes from 60 to like 70 to 60. And they'll hide right behind like a turn.
They know
changes to 60. They know where to place themselves to get as many people pinged. And then they're getting hundreds. The minimum payment you have to do is $100.
Yeah.
With no demerit points.
Uh-huh.
So it's like, as the driver, you feel like, oh, okay, like no demerits lost, that's all right. But for them, one person getting $100, yeah, that's nothing.
But it adds up.
But when they've caught like 100 people that day, they've made 10 grand.
No, for sure. Again, I definitely think that the quota exists for things like speeding fines, because speeding fines are a more consistent thing. Like arrests are more variable.
For sure,
varied.
There are more variables within an arrest.
But
I think it would be me being stupid and like saying something that I would regret, or that I wouldn't normally say, that is probably not even that deep, but the cop would take it too seriously and be like, all right, you're coming with me tonight, and I'd be locked up for one night.
Yeah.
Like, as just like, get this drunk in the back.
Yeah.
I've never even
me too.
had a negative interaction with cops either.
No, neither. No. If anything, I've had worse experiences.
Officers.
No.
Bro, I hate transfer officers.
I was gonna say like security guards, because it's like they're privately employed, like
they're thugs.
Like transfer and police are employed by the state, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, whereas it's private, like most nightclubs, the owner would have like picked out their mate to be there, or someone they know, or a company of someone they know.
Parking inspectors and Transperth officers. The two, they're probably the two of the jobs that I respect the least.
I've had a pretty chill experience with Transperth officers. I've had 2 fines that I've both like appealed and then waived.
Same.
Like both for valid reasoning. The first one, the guy was a bit like, this guy knew what he was doing. Like I genuinely didn't mean to. Like when I first set up my
Did you actually buy the wrong ticket or something?
So I bought a concession ticket because I didn't have my.
Did you just have a Smart Rider?
My Smart Rider, and then he checked and then I was like, I have a picture of my Smart Rider. Can you reference the number? And he put the number in, and then he was like, this Smart Rider isn't a tertiary Smart Rider, so you wouldn't. So you've claimed to be a student when you're not, and I'm like, but I am. And your student card is also like not valid form of ID. It's like, why does that even exist then?
It's so stupid.
Like my Curtin ID, why that can't prove I go to Curtin? Is that what you're saying? Doesn't make sense.
Dude, the whole thing about like how one ID doesn't prove any, like the Curtin ID only proves so much.
Yeah.
It's like, why not make it slightly more security protected, and then it can be it can be your form of ID for a club if you need.
You know, I found out the other day that's
oh god, that's rough. Or a bar or Adventure World.
That's the first thing that goes to your mind, bro. You're like, oh yeah, bar, nightclub.
Well, that's where you'd bring it. That's where you know why it is, because at a nightclub you need an ID.
Oh no, of course.
For a bar, you don't always.
Yeah.
I feel like bars are pretty lax in Perth with checking IDs, bro.
Yeah. Have you had any... Well, I'll quickly finish the Transperth thing. Did you hear... I've heard that Smart Riders are getting like phased out in the coming years. And you'll just... First, you'll be allowed to pay via like debit or credit card on the scanners instead of using a Smart Rider. And then once that gets like normalized, the usage of Smart Riders will like decline. And then eventually they'll start phasing them out altogether. And then because like... What is it? A Smart Rider is just like a sub credit, like a sub card. Like it doesn't.
So what you'll use? Sorry.
Because the scanners use the same RFID.
Chips
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying they're just gonna phase it out and then just use debit cards? Or credit cards?
Yeah. To pay.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm.
I don't dislike.
No, I never had a problem with Smart Riders either. I'm just saying, like it's.
I guess it is less use of plastic.
I don't know.
Apparently, Mark McGowan he stopped, but he was gonna.
He was good, man.
He was trying to get free free train travel.
Well, it's maxed out at $2, isn't it?
Dude, it used to be 50 cents for. Remember when you started year 7?
It was like for me it was 60, but yeah,
No.
Yeah, for me it was 60 cents to get home in primary school.
Why was it 60? It was 50, wasn't it?
For me, it was 60.
Either way, let's say it's 60.
Yeah.
And then it got to like 80. And then $1.
Yeah.
In year 12, I feel like it was like $1 or $1.20.
And now it's like a couple bucks.
Crazy.
One way.
Especially with inflation.
It used to be like 60 cents for the whole day.
Yeah.
Like you could go anywhere.
As a student.
You could go train.
Crazy.
You could go bus, train, bus, train, bus. What were you going to say about clubs or...
Oh, that they need... I don't know.
You can't remember what you were going to say.
Pubs don't really ID check.
You were going to say something.
No, and that clubs need your... We were talking about Smart Riders. And that before I said that clubs need your IDs because they have scan tech. So basically everyone... Like, I swear I've seen like a 40-year-old like in the line get scan teched.
Yeah, because I think they...
It's to keep track of who's in there.
Yeah, exactly. It's not pure. It's
half
the system.
Half the reason is to check.
Serves multiple purposes.
Yes. All right. I would like to talk about my little adventure on Sunday night.
Cool, dude.
Because it kind of pertains to the identity of a man. We're talking about IDs. The identity of an old man who...
Are you sure that's loud enough?
I think it is.
Sorry.
Just kiss the mic.
Okay, cool.
Just have your lip on the mic.
You've got an adventure story.
Yeah, so
about identity.
So there's so we were driving around neighboring suburbs just on Sunday night because we were having a good night. I think we had a couple of drinks and one of our sober friends was driving us around.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. Continue.
What?
Nothing.
It's my steps towards alcoholism.
Yeah. I was internalizing.
Yeah.
Continue.
Anyway, maybe I should start this alcoholic joke. It's I don't want to pay. I feel like it's
Nah. Keep going, bro. Again,
anyway.
you have to pick
I
up
don't
my
want to be insensitive.
desensitized. No,
Yeah.
insensitive. You're picking up my slack, bro, because I don't drink anymore. So you have to drink double.
Triple even, just for the fun of it.
Oh, you want to increase, and you're also picking up my slack, so it's like a double
It's yeah.
increase.
I think 5 times a week of
10 standards.
No, I went to the GP today and she was
Do
like,
you drink every
"How
day?"
often do you drink?" No, she's like,
What'd you
"How often do
say?
you drink?" I was like, once a week maybe, and I'll max have 4 standards.
Isn't the question usually instead how many standard drinks do you have across a week? So
yeah,
what would
but
your
she
answer be
asked
to
how
that?
many. 4 standards. I have
You
one.
only have 4,
I have one night a week max that I'd be drinking.
and you only have 4 standard drinks, and that gets you drunk.
I'm not getting drunk either.
Oh, right. I thought
Yeah.
I thought
It depends. That's what I mean. It depends.
right.
But there's like this week I probably won't drink
Damn,
all
bro.
week.
That's crazy.
What?
Like, I'm just thinking about the
Healthily being able
Yeah.
to binge drink on one night and then for a week. And a
well,
bit
not just
later.
that. It's like I would say 0 now, and that's just sounds weird.
Yeah, I don't drink.
No, yeah.
But
Sorry.
there are some weeks I don't drink at all, and then
Yeah.
another week I not during the week will have a drink, but on the weekend if I'm
Mm.
going to a club or something.
Cool.
If it's a big night, then I have a big night.
Cool.
But
Good.
it's pretty rare.
Go hard, bro.
Work
Work hard, play hard,
especially at the moment I'm working hard. So
Good,
the play
man.
is
and you're playing hard.
playing less hard.
Oh, playing less hard. Okay.
Yeah. And then after the work's done, then I get my treat, you know?
Nice.
So yeah, we were driving around the neighboring suburbs, and Josh saw some Verge collection, and I thought Verge collection was kind of like getting phased out, but like I thought it was becoming not a thing anymore. I'm not sure.
How else would you get rid of your big pieces of rubbish or your like tree clippings?
I don't know, man. I think because Verge collection used to be a long time where people left their stuff out.
Oh, that's
you
true.
know, when you could like
Did you
dig.
ever make forts?
Bro, I used to dig around that stuff. Used to find skateboards.
Oh, dude.
Bed. I made a bed trampoline.
Finish
on
your
my
story,
roundabout.
and then we are getting into Verge collection, bro. That's good.
This will be okay. So this is a great entry into it. So,
yeah.
Josh was like, "Let's go there. Like, let's get out and have a look at that Verge collection." Sweet, let's do it. So we hopped out. There was like a bed, and it wasn't super promising at first. We were kind of sweeping from the left of the wall to the right because it was out the front of an apartment complex.
Yeah.
And then we see these like boxes full of these books, the same book. And it's an autobiography of this old man named like
Ernest Hemingway.
thought it was Thunder. Named like, let's say his name's like Walt or something, or like Wurzel or something.
Wurzel.
I can't remember.
That's what. Remember back in episode 1 we said worst name ever? Wurzel. Worst name ever.
I know a Wurzel. He's a pretty cool guy.
Wenzel or Wurzel?
Wurzel.
Who's
he's,
Wurzel?
He's an old guy.
Oh,
From
sorry.
the film I was on.
Oh, cool. Sorry, continue.
But it is a pretty bad name. But it suits him, which is
He's a
sounds like a
Wurzel?
bad thing. But
Okay, so you
works.
found
Anyway.
all these. You found.
found these like 4 boxes full of books.
Yeah.
And we open it up and we're like, God, we have to take one of these. And then we were like, wait, these have been left out in the rain. It was just previously raining. In the rain, this is rubbish.
So they're ruined.
So we were like, let's take all of these boxes of books and then we'll like distribute them somehow. So that was one of our findings, the boxes. So we were like carrying these boxes back to the
Nice.
car. And then we found this like portfolio, this like big, I don't even know what size it would be. Like the size of this painting probably,
Yeah, right.
a bit wider, like of a portfolio folder. And we
Yeah.
opened it and there were just paintings upon like 50
Oh.
paintings
That's sick.
from this guy.
Yeah.
So he had
All
written
signed or like
Yeah.
unfinished? Or
some unfinished, some finished,
cool.
all signed. And some of them are really, really good. And then we found like some other documents, files,
Ooh.
maps. it
You
felt
have to show
like
me this
hidden
dude.
treasure.
This sounds awesome.
It felt like it honestly.
This was just the other day.
And as Josh and I, and we found all these like Italian leather shoes. So we were like, awesome, take them, snatch them.
It's just free treasure.
It's
bro.
free trash, really. But
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
thank you. Thanks for getting so philosophical with me.
It's a pretty well-known saying.
So yeah, as Josh and I were taking the boxes of shoes back, because like, I think if it wasn't like how it was laid out,
Yeah.
because it did feel a bit weird doing it at night for some reason, and it felt very like vulture-y,
Yeah.
but
Oh, you felt bad about it?
there was something in me where I was like, this feels like I'm stealing, and I think it's just because
was your boot also getting like full?
it was just nice stuff, you know?
Oh, right.
So I was like, we shouldn't take all this. But then it was like, well,
Bit of a
also, this is going to get rained on.
Oh, it's like best not to ruin it.
Yeah, it's going to be
cool.
rubbish. And then as Josh and I are leaving, or taking the last few things, this old man trudges up in the darkness, out of the darkness into a spotlight, throws something into the pile.
You guys are out at night at this point.
And then he mumbles, yeah, this is like 9 p.m. And he mumbles under his breath. He's like, and walks away. And I was like, what did he just say? Because Josh was a bit closer and he goes, dude, he just said, he was like, he came up through something into like the pile of stuff. And Josh was like, oh, we're just like grabbing some things. And he's like, it's a rubbish pile. You don't grab stuff out of it. And walks away.
Dude.
It was,
That's ominous.
it was so scary. For the rest of the night, I was like, dude, we're definitely being tracked by these
that was like scary in my headphones. That was...
Sorry.
You should make like a horror podcast, dude. That was good.
Anyway, so that was my adventure.
Wow.
We all grabbed some really nice paintings for the house as well as my bedroom, and Josh's bedroom and Lucy's as well. Just need some blue tack.
Is the Verge-side collection...
It's not out there.
It's
in Netherlands.
Right. Because like our process would be similar to you, grab a bunch of stuff, and then if we then had second thoughts, we'd just it's Verge collection anyway.
Yeah, just
put it
chuck
back
them
in the
out.
Verge. Exactly. So that's awesome, man.
But we just thought, if we don't need it, we'll just like, because nothing we grabbed was big, so I was like, if we don't need them, we'll just throw them in the bin or give them to Salvos.
That's sweet, dude.
Yeah.
You got to show me this stuff.
We have probably like
as I walked in, I saw the paintings.
We have probably 50 books of this guy's.
Hell yeah! Like a manuscript.
It's literally him saying, like he died at 99 last year. No, this year.
Holy moly!
So he was. Oh wait.
Oh no, he's made it sound cooler.
Maybe
than
he
it
died
is.
at. Actually, no. You know what it was? He didn't. We didn't see his his death day because it was just the books.
So he's still alive?
Well,
Is he the old man that you saw?
Nah, he was born in 1922. So he's 101.
Oh, and
must
you're
have
saying
died at 101. Pretty old.
So he's definitely dead.
Yeah.
His ghost wasn't that guy.
Well, all of his stuff was out. There were some really nice clothes that were like just had been dry cleaned.
But this guy, the guy that you saw, not his ghost.
No, different guy.
No, different guy. How do you know?
Because his face is on the front of.
Is this
book.
the same pile? Different pile.
Yeah, same pile, but his face is on the front of the book.
I see. Gotcha.
And it's just like it says like.
But you're
in
sure
reminiscence.
that guy wouldn't have known him?
Yes, I don't know. He was old as well.
True.
He probably didn't like us going through his friend's stuff.
Exactly. That's what I'm asking.
I don't
do you reckon they
know.
knew each other?
I didn't really think about that at the time. I was just like, that's really creepy. And
that is.
When he walked away, it was like such a mumble that I was like, we need to
we should get him on the pod.
His ghost?
No,
the guy.
they think the alive.
I don't want to have anything to do with that bloke.
Why?
He's scary, man.
You'd never seen him before?
I don't want to talk about my adventure anymore, man. It's giving me flashbacks.
No, we're diving deep into Ethan's subconscious.
I'm going to sleep now.
Don't go to sleep. I said you'd go to sleep. No.
Okay. Well, do you want to talk about anything?
Dude, Verge-side collection. That was the go-to, man. As a kid.
What were some of your biggest scores?
Dude. let me tell you. So we lived on like a court. So
Same.
at the top of the court too, like at the end. So it wasn't like an end street didn't go by. Weren't a lot of cars around. And then we would be our rule, like Andy and my rules were like, you can go down to the end of the street, but at the roundabout you can't go past the roundabout. You have to stay within the court.
How old are you?
Like, this is like 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe 8, 9.
Would you, like, let's say...
Or would you say my parents are strict?
Yeah, I'm thinking... Yeah, I think a little
This
bit.
is a rabbit hole, bro.
I think they are a little bit, just by the sounds of that.
Maybe younger. Maybe like 6, 7, 8.
In year 7...
Yeah.
Did you have to...
days.
What?
This is just a rabbit hole of...
Did you have to stay together as well?
No. We could do our own thing.
Okay.
What?
As in, like,
when we were outside.
Yep.
Right.
Like, was it like...
I'd say
if
a
you
little...
want to go down the street,
No,
you have
in
to
year
be together.
7. In year 7, definitely not. But when
so
I was age 7...
So in year 7, you'd be able to explore the suburb?
Yeah, because we were walking to school.
Okay.
We didn't have to like walk to school together.
No, that's
That's what
fair.
you're asking.
6 or 7 makes
But
makes
when I was
sense.
age 6, 7, 8,
That's fair.
we would have a neighbor called Jackson. Gosh, I wonder what he's up to these days. But
He sounds like a cool guy.
He-
Dude,
he-
all
he-
Jacksons are cool.
he was a cool guy. He was like 2 years older than us. But yeah. So Jackson, lived 2 houses across.
And he was
two-
2 years older.
2 years older.
Nice.
And we would hang out like on the weekends and stuff. And there would be Verge-side collection, and we, for some reason, our street would have like god tier Verge-side collection. There'd be so much cool stuff. There'd be,
Same
like,
suburb that you live in now?
No, I've moved houses since.
Was it still
I would hang out with Jackson if we still. What?
No, but same area, I mean. Same suburb.
Yeah. You asked if I moved suburbs, right? No, we're in the same suburb.
That makes sense then.
We've moved
that,
houses.
That makes so much sense why there's good stuff in your suburb.
Because the nice.
There was good
suburb.
stuff in my suburb, dude.
Well, there we go.
When I lived in Hillary's.
True.
Good stuff there.
But yeah, this one year was like crazy good. We made like a whole fort, bro. We made like a massive
On the street?
fort. Yeah.
at the end of the street?
Nah, it was outside his
It was in
house.
front of the middle house.
He had a more flat lawn.
Yeah.
We built it like on the verge. So we couldn't, so if it got taken away, it got taken away.
So it was like rubbish. It was a rubbish fort.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
No, but there were 2 huge boards like as like the foundation, and then like we had a bunch of different like rooms and shit.
Really?
There was like the entrance, and then the main room, and then there was like a back.
How did
under.
you... So did you like... Were they have... Was it like...
We
were
had like
these
gutters, bro. We
Shut up.
on God. We had a big piece of metal on the top because it kind of looked like a tent.
So there was no...
And it was
there weren't
slanting?
four walls.
No, it wasn't 4 walls,
Okay.
but 3 rooms. Bro, it
Man.
was sick. Bottom line, it was awesome.
Mm,
And then because it was on the verge, just one day it was gone.
that's beautiful.
And like I think it was like during school, so like, and it was like
Was that sad?
this was like winter time. Or, I don't know if it was winter time, but it was like it had rained for periods. That's why we added a gutter. And then one day it was just gone in the cloud. It was a cloudy day, and yeah, it was sad times, man. Like we were like upgrading it each day.
Oh, you would,
Yeah.
of course. See, okay. Did you ever put like Man, you could have made like a little movie theater in there. Like, because you
we
know how there were always like mattresses.
We had
on
like
the...
there was like a typewriter or like no, it wasn't typewriter. It was just an old keyboard.
I think Andy has a typewriter.
Different one, definitely though. But we had like a treasure chest of like random trinkets and stuff like that we had found in the Verge.
Yeah.
It was like cool little belongings and stuff.
That's
it
good.
was awesome. And
Yeah.
then we had like a typewriter or a keyboard or something, and then just one day it was gone.
Yeah, no, we had like, at least in our street, there was one year especially, so many mattresses had been put out.
Really?
So many
yeah.
mattresses, like big and often like queen or king size.
Mm-hmm.
So we grabbed me and my sisters grabbed all of the mattresses, and we lived on like a cul-de-sac. So it was like a street that came down. Oh, actually, it was a street that came up with a roundabout, a little roundabout, and then a street that kept going to a cul-de-sac.
Gotcha.
So it was all a cul-de-sac, but a very quiet street. Never cars going fast. Like very relaxed.
Quiet neighborhood.
Cool. And on this roundabout, oh man, I spent so much time around that roundabout, like skating with my neighbors and stuff. Anyway, on that roundabout, there was like a tree in the middle.
Yeah.
And around it, we just built like this massive trampoline made out of mattresses. And me and my sisters were like doing, spent hours just doing flips on these like mattress, like honestly like a 5x5 like mattress, like gigantic.
Awesome, dude.
It was good.
So you could go from...
We didn't necessarily layer
a big
it upwards,
height?
but it was like we made a base level and then we kept building.
That's sweet, dude. Nice. Did you ever have like a big tree in the area that you could like climb?
Of course, man.
We had the most goated tree, bro. It was so sick. We would even have we would find like spots where we'd sit and just talk. So good.
Climbing tree. Dude, I need to climb a tree soon.
And then one day they like cut it back like a lot.
Dude, when they cut it, especially the pine trees.
Dude.
You know when they cut the pine trees so that it's like...
I don't even know what tree it was, dude. Could it have been a maple? No.
We used to climb like the pine trees at Mullaloo.
Yeah.
And then there was one year where they just shaved all of the bits you could grab.
Yeah.
The branches.
Yeah.
At like until 3 meters or so high, so it was impossible to grab when we were like, 5 or 6. No, year 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And I was like, these dogs, they've come and ruined our fun,
dude. It'd like give you like cover, like when there'd be lots of leaves around in my tree at least. When it was full of leaves, it would be like a little
cubby house,
little cove you could hide in.
I 100% know what you mean.
And it would even like defend us from the rain and stuff. Like it was so baller, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So good to reminisce, dude. Yeah, man. How did we start there, bro?
I started talking about my adventure.
There we go.
Speaking of your little adventure to Bar 1, with a special AFL player.
Oh, did you think it was an AFL player?
I'm pretty sure that's his AFL player.
No, that's just my mate.
Are you kidding me? Joel Selwood.
Joe
Selwood. Dude, that's like have you seen Step Brothers?
I thought you have you seen the ad where the guy's like Michael Jordan? Like the guy goes, it's like, oh, is there a Michael Jordan here? And then the waiter's like hyped because he thinks it's Michael Jordan. It's just a normal bloke. Like his life sucks because he just has the name of a famous person.
I imagine like Joe Selwood is like the brother that Joel Selwood's family like locks up in a cage and keeps on just like downstairs.
Like Step Brothers?
Yeah. Or like Step Brothers where it's like the brother that gets all the love from the family.
Yeah. Nah, he's just my mate.
So
I
why
guess never came
why
up.
am I hearing a story?
So you're expecting me
I
to
was so excited for this story.
That's pretty much the whole. So what does it say on
That's
the sheet?
all.
Bar 1, Joe Selwood.
Yes.
So
all
you
say.
expected it
This
to be
one
I
time.
meet Joel Selwood, a Geelong player who doesn't live in Perth, at Bar 1. You thought that was the story.
Yeah, and that he would be
That's
like
the whole
hooking
story
up,
in 2 words.
hooking up
Why would
with,
I say that on the podcast if it's like a 2-word story?
That's the story.
No, I'm saying that isn't the story. Is that what you thought the story was going to be?
No, I thought that the premise involved Joel Selwood,
Right.
and that you would have like that you shared a dart out the back of Joel Selwood or something. Like,
No.
so tell me about Joe Selwood, man.
Okay. So, not the AFL player.
No.
Joel Selwood. It is my mate Joe.
That makes it so
I just
much
realized I
nerdier.
can't out his full name. So, like, we're going to have to cut every time we've said...
No, out him. He's a mate.
Fine, his name's Joe Selwood.
Would he care?
No, he actually wouldn't. He's such a chill bloke.
But he doesn't sound like a guy who would care.
But he is, like, super chill. Like, actually a really nice bloke. Like, super laid back, I'd say. And so, I have people over for a party. I think it's my 20th or my 21st. I actually can't. I think
I'm
it's
so bummed I missed your 21st.
it's my
man.
dude. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
It's all right.
It was pretty good. I would
I
have
just
loved to have you there.
I just
of
enjoy
course.
21st. They're fun.
Yeah.
good
21st
vibe.
season is done, man. For pretty much for me.
Yeah, I've got a couple
But
coming up.
oh, that's nice. I've got a few. 20 seconds now, man. So so yeah, it was my 20th, and
Yeah.
he was there, and then I live kind of close to Bar 1, so a few of us went to Bar 1, and then he was like, him and I.
Do you just walk
Yeah,
all the time, or do you Uber sometimes?
pretty much walk
Yeah, okay.
most times.
Yeah.
So way cheaper.
You're a frequenter of the
Oh,
old bar.
I was, man.
Makes sense.
Damn, this is crazy.
You live
Okay.
close.
Anyway, and so we get there, and he had already said, "Hey, he lives like in Whoop, bro." He's like, "Do you know where Aquinas is? Like, what
Near the
suburb
river?
is that?" No, it's like
I swear they live near the river.
what's that's not Armadale. It's even further.
Alkimos.
Palladura? No,
Alkimos?
Alkimos. Yeah. Nah, there's I can't remember. Anyway,
It's somewhere north.
What?
Is it north
No,
or
he
south?
lives super south.
Oh, okay.
Baldivis.
Balcata. Ooh.
He lives in Baldivis. That's it. And so he
The old
he was like, "Hey man, can I stay the night because I live so far away?"
Yeah, fair.
I was like, "Yeah, no worries, man. Of course." And then I'm not like, this is like we get there at say 11:30. Where it's like 1:30. It's been a couple hours. I'm like not feeling it as much. I'm like, I just had I've peaked. My night's peaked at the party, so I'm not loving it. I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna go home soon.
Either.
What?
Probably, you're not drunk
Yeah,
enough
I'd sober
either.
up. And
Yeah.
and I go to Joe. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna leave soon. I don't know what your plan is, but I guess I'll leave a key out for you. And he's like, nah, just wait, man. I'll walk home with you. Just like give me 10 minutes. And I was like, okay,
Yeah,
chill.
fair.
10 minutes goes by. 15 minutes goes by. I like let it slide. I was like, he's probably drunk. Like, and I don't
He's having a
mind
great time.
staying a little bit. He's having a great time. I'm not having
Why
a
didn't you hang with him?
What?
Why didn't you just hang out with him for 10 minutes?
No, that's what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what I was doing.
Right.
I was like,
sure, dude, yeah, I'll hang
He's
here
like,
for a bit.
wait, give me 10 more minutes, and then we'll leave together. I was like, chill. I'll happily stay another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then 15 minutes goes by. I'm like, okay, I'll just give him a little tap. I'm like, all right, man, I'm leaving. All good. No stress. And he's like, no, man, just like, I'll literally leave in I'll literally leave in like 5 minutes, bro. Let me finish my drink. Oh my God, I'm like, okay, bro, it's chill. But at 2:00 I'm leaving no matter what, all right? And he's like, yeah, man, no worries. I kind of want to leave now as well. I was like, cool, thank you. All right, bro, another 20 minutes goes by. I'm like, I hate to be that guy, but I'm like, all right, bro, like you've asked me to stay now. I've stayed. I'm leaving, bro. And he's like, no, wait, man, wait.
Oh my God. Joe, get lost, bro.
And I'm like, I'm leaving, bro. I'll leave the key out for you. It's fine. He's like, I'm walking out.
Bro, wait up, man. Yo, come back. Have another drink, Al. My shout.
Bro, I swear he said that. And then, anyway, I'm like, no, I'm leaving. I go.
Did he actually say that? That's beautiful.
That is. I love this guy. And so I'm literally like, I'm leaving. I'm
Yeah.
quite literally leaving. And then he like runs after me and taps me on the shoulder. He's like, just wait. Just wait at the entrance. I'll be like 5 minutes. And I'm like, no, fuck this guy. I'm leaving.
Oh my God.
So I leave, and then
This bloke.
it's like I walk for considerable
20
amount.
minutes or
Yeah,
so?
25 minutes.
But a nice walk.
A nice.
Was it summer?
Mate, I would walk that route so often, man.
Was it
It
summer?
is like my. Yeah, yeah. Or late spring,
Oh, good.
November 26th.
Walking in the cold kills you.
Really? Yeah. Anyway,
That's
and so
bad, bro.
I'm home now. It's been about half an
What
hour.
was it, like a
I'm
2K,
chilling in bed.
2K, 3K walk?
Let's not like let people work out where I live based
It's pretty
on
obvious as well because they.
Oh my God! Shut
radius.
up! Shut up!
And we're back.
Nah, that's funny. You didn't give enough information, but so I'm home and I'm chilling in bed. I've had a big sip of water. I'm going to sleep. Bro messages me like, "You still here?"
What time?
This is now like 3 a.m. And I'm like, this guy. I'm going to sleep. And so I go. I say I'm hot. I say I'm home.
Is he a bit of a drop kick?
No, not at all, dude. He's
He
chill.
sounds like a
In
drop
fact,
kick,
if
bro.
anything, he doesn't go out as much as me, I'd say. So he's loving it, bro.
Right.
He's having a great
He's lapping
time.
it up.
He's a cool bloke.
Okay.
And
Our age?
yeah, he's our age. And then so I'm like, I'm home. I'm going to sleep. And I turn my phone off. I don't doesn't matter. And then have a decent sleep. And then I wake up. So he drove there. That's why I wanted to stay the night, so we could drive home. His car is gone. This is like 6 hours later. So I'm just like, okay. I can't connect the dots, but he's either and I check my phone now and I go, and he sent me like a wall of text. Not a wall of text, like 4 messages. He's like, "Yo, bro, where are you?"
I'm waiting at the front.
I'm waiting at the front. Wake up, please. And then he's like, "No worries." Or so, like he plays it off. He's like, "It's
all good.
It's all good. Don't stress."
So what time did you get up in the morning?
Probably like 9.
For work? Or just
No, just recovery.
Okay.
Sunday recovery, classic.
Yep.
And then I feel bad, but I'm almost like, bro, I gave this guy like ample opportunity to come with me. Anyway, whatever. And so
does the mystery continue?
And to this day, for some reason I've never asked him how he got home. Because
he walked.
He either would have walked to my house, actually got to my house, and then like slept there for a few hours, like in the trunk of his it was a ute, so he could have slept in his ute.
Did you leave a key out?
No, I didn't, because I didn't know what he was doing, and I was drunk, and I went home. Like,
that's fair.
I'm a bad guy for not putting the key.
No,
I should have maybe
funny.
put the key out, but I didn't. And so
And he lives far away.
he lives far away, so I don't know what he did.
Damn. We should have Joe on one time.
So Ethan, is that getting cut?
Nah, you can keep that.
Thanks, dude.
I like
Appreciate that.
It was a good story. What do you reckon the worst thing to dip into hummus is?
Sorry, the best thing or the worst thing?
Either.
Either. Ooh.
Which one one do you want to start on, and then we can move on
dude.
from there.
Oh, like go-tos?
I think
Good.
my favorite
Already up there, carrot.
My favorite
Celery.
is olive bread
Olive bread. Dude.
that we had earlier.
I actually had never put bread in hummus before.
No one does it, bro. How good is it? It's such a good texture.
I'm gonna keep doing it,
Dude.
for sure.
Gotta try it with. We'll get some olive bread toast up.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like olive bread, or do you prefer normal?
I don't really have olive bread. Mostly like wholemeal.
Let's have
sourdough.
later. Let's have. I'll have a
And
because I have a
whole grain?
sourdough.
What is olive bread? It's just like olive.
It's kind of
It's like
sourdough
bread infused in
with,
olive oil.
No, sourdough bread with
Sourdough's good.
with olives in it.
So it's already got a bit of like pieces of olive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So it's like
I didn't even
I
taste
find it more
bro.
moist.
But it was good.
Yeah.
Maybe I was thinking about the hummus.
It was
I
good.
wasn't
wasn't
thinking
it,
about
though?
the olive.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was good.
I think my favorite is
But
olive
not
bread
my
and
favourite.
hummus, man. It's my favorite.
Not my favorite. I
I'm
couldn't
a
even.
slag for it.
Wow. It's certainly up there now,
Thank you, man.
dude. Carrot's pretty good, man. Carrot's hard to
Carrot.
argue with.
Yeah. Oh, have you had like?
It's like safe but sure.
I really like capsicum pesto. Dip.
Hummus with hummus with like flavoring on it,
The Obella
like
hummus.
sweet chili, like
The
sweet chili powder.
Oh yeah. Boom.
Adds a bit of exit. Oh, maybe that's cheese.
No.
No, there is
Obella
spicy hummus.
There's like it
There's
has
spicy
like,
cheese.
It
in
has a
spicy
little
hummus.
pool of like
yeah
sauce in the middle.
Yeah.
So for me, I think it's olive bread. What do you think your favorite is? Carrot?
I would say carrot.
All right.
And
I
now
rock with
worst is harder. I feel
that has a
because that could be like
that's a deep
that could be like
bottom of the
a
iceberg.
piece of wood. Like it has to be a food. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, no, it's not. You can't like dip like a cigar
sock.
into it.
Yeah. Well,
and
there
then
we go. Okay.
eat it.
So it has to be a piece of food. I don't know.
Like I think that hummus would taste pretty decent on
Burnt bread?
pasta. Like it wouldn't be bad.
We're now trying to find the bad thing though, right?
Yeah, but I'm like canceling things out. I think
Right.
noodles and pastas would be
That's
all
like
right.
middle of the
Like
road.
it would be whatever.
What about burnt toast?
We're digging deeper.
We're
here.
digging
I like
deeper.
it.
Burnt toast?
But the
See,
burnt
that one
toast
kinda have a
itself
little
is just a
crisp.
bad
Ooh.
flavor.
Oh, yeah, the flavor is bad, but the texture's good, like the crunch and the crisp.
Now we have to define. No,
I love
because
this.
Now we have to define what is a food. Like, because you could like
I think
you could get like
this is like the most like chill question, and we're over analyzing
it
so
has to
hard.
be.
But
It has
I
to
want to
be.
find this answer.
Because you could say like rice blackened to a crisp.
Rice,
Yeah.
normal rice would taste bad anyway.
With hummus, it'll be fine.
No,
I think it'll be
What?
fine.
have you had it?
Maybe, but I feel
rice
like
with hummus.
I feel like I've put like hummus in a burrito. Maybe.
Guys, you hearing this guy? Rice with hummus.
I haven't had rice with hummus. I don't know.
Like cold fridged hummus with a bit of steaming hot rice.
That wouldn't be bad.
No, that would be bad.
It would be. It would be mid.
Yeah, but not bad. It's not good.
No, but it would
But
be.
you're saying good.
Well, I'm weird.
We're trying to find the worst thing, bro.
But I don't. What I was trying to get at is
Sorry.
like I think burnt toast is like hard to define as like that's the food. I'd
Yeah.
say toast would be the food, because otherwise you're just making the food really bad.
right.
Like
You're
we're also talking about like the optimal version of any food.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the worst? If that
Okay.
makes sense. What the
Alright.
food is supposed to taste
So,
like.
what are you thinking?
Dude, I think something like, because hummus is quite neutral. You know, like you could almost have it with a sweet thing, and it wouldn't be.
Yeah. Well, it's savory.
I
is it
think a
not?
Pop Tart would be pretty
Is
bad.
hummus
with
sweet
it.
or savory?
It's savory.
Yeah. So you're saying to be the best thing? Sorry, to be the worst thing, it would also be savory or sweet?
I feel like hummus is pretty neutral. It's more savory than sweet, but it's not like it doesn't hit you with flavor.
Mm.
I
like
would
subtle.
say like. See, I even think like chocolate wouldn't be that bad with hummus.
Yeah. What the heck,
Maybe nothing can be bad with hummus.
dude?
Like I am truly trying to think of something that would really gross. Like I even think a pickle. If I dipped a pickle in hummus, I'd be like,
So
okay.
you're saying we can't characterize the food such as it being burnt,
Yeah, no.
because that will just help anything burnt, it's bad, and therefore we need to pick a base food.
Therefore,
That's
the
what
hummus
you
will
just
be
said,
good
right?
gross. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, wow.
I think I need you to
I
bring
need to
in
find
a
the
new-
answer.
I think I need you right now to bring in a new food
Okay.
to
Okay.
invigorate
Mm.
my brain about it.
Peas?
It would be weird.
But not bad.
Not bad. Because the hummus would be the main flavor.
So we can't even say like raw either.
You can't be like, yeah, raw chicken.
Cooked. Damn. Just has to be the base.
Like, I think bacon with hummus would be not bad.
That
either.
sounds so good. What are you?
Yeah.
That couldn't be bad.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. We're trying to find the worst one, right?
But at
So stop
first I
giving
thought
awesome-
bacon.
You keep giving awesome answers, Ethan.
I'm spending one more minute on this, and then we're moving on, I think.
Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds good.
All right. Because it's important, but I think it could be a multi-episode
What? Multi-episode
conversation.
Are you loving this right now?
Mate. I think it could.
Damn
We
it.
could come back to this at the end.
This could be like,
Like,
oh, it's
hey
like
guys, we were like
Have you
stuck on.
Have you seen Smosh Food Battle?
Yes.
It's like that, but we pick a new food. We're like Anthony. We pick a new food to answer that question every time.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Mm.
Have you seen Rewatchables, by the way?
No. What's rewatchables?
Similar to our movie episodes. So
Cool.
it's a good example to watch. It's very similar.
Okay.
Structure,
Rewatchables.
and
Cool.
they're popular.
2 people.
I'm not 100%
Oh,
sure.
you only listen.
No, I've watched it, but like briefly.
Oh.
I saw it and I was like, oh, I
Gotcha.
should watch this again. But that's what
Cool.
someone was talking to me about rewatchables when I said like what our other like movie episodes are. They're like, oh, like rewatchables. So I was like, yeah,
Dude, that's
sweet.
good. That's a really great thing to have. Is like something you can compare yourself to.
for sure. That not
It-
even the competition.
Both in
just
terms
like,
of like intrinsic thinking, it's like that's what I want to achieve, but also it's
oh,
like
that's how they do that, or that's
something I can relate to that I know, and therefore I know that thing has credibility. If you can if we compare ourselves to something like that. So would you say it's rewatchables for us?
apparently.
Right.
So we'll have a look afterwards. I think it would be interesting to have a look
Cool.
into that.
Sweet.
I think that okay. Here's my like takeaway from the hummus debate debacle.
Yeah.
I think it would be an item that is Like it's not.
It's worth bringing up.
It's not a wheat.
Periodically.
It's not wheat. It's not
the answer.
starch.
Right.
It's not a meat. It's not meat. It's
Yeah.
not. Dude, I think it's not dairy. Maybe milk.
No, we
That's
want
not
like
a food.
no
It's solid.
milk.
A roll up. A fruit roll
Nah,
up.
that would taste good.
Far out, bro.
It wouldn't taste good, but it wouldn't taste bad. A fruit roll up. Oh my days. Maybe we don't find the answer this episode.
I'm gonna say fruit roll up from now. For now,
but
we're,
I don't
we're
think that's the
definitely coming
answer.
back to
We're
this.
coming back
What do
to
you
this.
think?
What do I think? Oh,
Just a quick off the dome. I was just trying to cancel some things off earlier. That's
Oh
why
my
I said
gosh,
no
dude.
meat. Like
I'm
meat would
running,
taste good.
I'm running lists of food through my head, and
Breads,
none of it
rice,
sounds.
it would taste fine. Dairy. You got sweets. Like Sour Patch Kids.
Are you asking me because I haven't like given an answer?
Yeah, I'm trying to incite some inspiration.
Didn't I say peas?
Oh, you want peas?
No,
do that.
no. I'm trying to think of a better answer now. And I'm running lists of food through my dome, and it's empty.
I think the hummus may be the most versatile dip ever.
Have you heard the thing? And it's like if you add
And orange wouldn't be good with hummus.
orange, that's actually good. Can't believe you didn't close that door.
Yeah.
Um,
And orange. I don't-
I'm
I
literally
think-
trying to visualize my fridge. Like think of
Same.
ingredients.
Yeah, dude.
A raw egg. Or
But
is that? But what is an egg? When you think of an
'Cause
egg,
you don't eat raw egg. You know what I mean? Something
people
that you
do.
consume,
some people do.
but they don't like it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes it bad.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you can choose a gross food, but that's not like the food. That's not the form you eat it in.
Right.
It's cooked, fried,
No, but
boiled, poached.
But people do eat raw
But
eggs.
it's not supposed to be eaten like that.
How do you know?
Let's move on. You're not giving an answer.
Sorry.
You want to talk about how you crashed your car?
Yeah.
Come on. I hope you lost your demerits. Or the lack thereof.
It wasn't that type of crash.
Oh. You crashed your lips into another lady's.
No. I'm not that metaphorical. No, I did literally crash my car, but it wasn't like horrendous.
Damn it.
I don't even know if I want to tell this story.
All right, we could skip it. Now, my handwriting's really bad. And I've been meaning to talk about it for a while. Because I think for me to get better handwriting at this point, I would need to go back to like year 1 and do
Redo the foundations.
dude. I need to start from the base.
When we had like the 3 lines, you had to like match it
Bro.
to each.
I did not like the lessons I
Dude.
took away from school were not the ones I should have been.
Dude, that's such a good idea. Like making adults like redo their like pre-primary like activities and see how well they do.
Yeah, bro.
Imagine like failing some of that.
But you see like Sidemen or Beta Squad do those
that's true.
like okay, year 5s, your question is
See, that's 5th grader though. Like we're talking more basic, so it's like more embarrassing if you mess it up.
yeah.
Like pre-kindy shit.
Also, I don't know about you, but like I think the questions that they're asking to them, like the year 5 questions and stuff, are like,
Wait,
all right,
are
that's
we-
a hard year
Are
5
we going
question.
year 5 or age 5?
If
Because I'm referring to like pre-kindy.
I'm talking about Beta Squad now.
No, yeah, I know. Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Yeah,
That type of thing.
I think often the questions that they bring up are like the more difficult side of for that year.
That's true.
But they're also all stupid.
Yeah.
Well, some of them. Chunks
I
is
don't
smart.
know.
Chunks is just
Nico is like they're
Nah,
they're
bro.
not all actually dumb because they all have a successful YouTube channel.
You know
They
what
have
it
to be
is?
smart to an extent.
they have intelligence in different aspects of things. Chunks is like I can't believe we're talking about.
We have jumped tangent to tangent like a
Nah, this is good. This
Like
is good. Should we continue with this line?
you know like Wipeout, like how you jump on the red things. That's how we're jumping from tangent to tangent, bro.
do you want to?
Let's go back to Beta Squad.
Do you want to?
No, let's go back to tangents. But I can't remember what they were.
To the Beta Squad.
Yeah, before.
But that's what I want to talk about.
You want to talk about Beta Squad now?
Just quickly.
Oh, yeah, go.
I want to bond with you. This is our podcast, dude. Who are we playing for?
Of course.
Let's do this.
Of course. I'm doing this for us.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
I'm glad we have this.
Dude, I genuinely don't mind what viewers we're at. Like, I'm enjoying this just to hang out with you.
Yeah.
And, like, talk. This is
But
great.
in that moment, there was that, where right now we're recording this, are we really going to talk about Beta Squad? But I'm happy to relinquish that feeling.
That didn't even cross my mind.
That's why I was
Has
like,
that been
are we
crossing your
really?
mind?
No, just then when we started talking about Beta Squad, I'm like, are we really going to talk about Beta Squad right now?
No, I think. Oh, true. I get what you're saying.
But
Do it.
we don't have viewers. Who cares? And
Exactly.
and when we do get viewers, there we go. When we do get viewers, they'll have to endure this, and they'll love it.
This is what you get when you get Alex and Ethan.
They
on
will
Extra
love
Toast.
it.
This is what you get.
I'm
And you have
telling
to-
you.
And if you don't like it, then you can go on your
Dude,
way.
Audiences lap up whatever their like the people they follow say.
That is messed up, bro.
Yeah, baby.
That is like pure. that is like Logan Paul talk, bro. That's something Logan Paul would say off camera.
Smart man. You know, apparently, he's
They lap me up. They
So-
love me. They want to be me. Is that what
yo,
you're
bro.
saying?
They lap me up.
Wow.
Jake, sometimes you just gotta step to the side.
Bro, Logan, I've had like a roller coaster of like liking and disliking Logan.
Did you see
for
the
so
recent
long.
chat between Logan and Jake?
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. Like,
Jake's.
he's
you
back
can tell
to.
Jake's not very
Do you
intelligent.
actually know what Logan Paul has like done, bro? Like he genuinely is a scammer.
Yeah.
Like people meme it, but it actually holds precedent now because of the whole Coffeezilla
and
and
he did part 2 as well.
and the
he's
crypto
like,
zoo stuff, bro.
mm.
Like he actually stole money from he tried to explain it, and there was some
And
some of what he said made sense. It's like out of his control. Like the developers he hired to develop the app and like the blockchain, both those kind of developers, they were both dodgy in both areas, and then
Yeah.
he didn't. And
like
then
I'm sure
so that's
he
out of his
regrets
control,
business
but-
decision there,
Yeah.
and it's definitely taught him a lesson. But it's a lesson that he hasn't paid for the consequences.
exactly no he initially fought back against Coffeezilla, and then he receded in and was like, wait, no,
He said sorry,
yeah.
but then
He
Coffeezilla
apologized.
released another thing
Yeah,
saying
because he
it's
hasn't
not
done
resolved.
anything. 'cause
He's
it's
not
been
done
another.
anything about it.
He's just let
He's
Bro,
let
bro,
the
he's
media
let the
cycle.
internet media cycle like free him essentially.
We were just
he
talking
just
over
waits
the
it
top,
out.
top of each other.
No.
Heaps there.
Oh really? I didn't even.
No, we weren't.
No, dude, we weren't.
Great.
Hell yeah. But man, that was awesome.
Mm.
And it's good to see the internet like giving this guy more hate, because like you're not.
He's a dog.
You're
bro.
actually not making up. You're clearly not bettering yourself.
Well, I heard from when they were in Australia,
Yeah.
when KSI was like,
Oh, for UFC.
what we think of Tottenham to all of Perth.
Dude, I was there. Lockie and I were there.
Shut up,
We-
bro.
Dude, what?
You took a photo
Outside,
of him,
alright,
didn't you?
bro. We were in the line to UFC, like one of the press conferences or the weigh-ins, and we saw like a Prime truck, and we were like, wait. We saw that. Lockie was like, I saw that on the Instagram. I swear, like Logan and KSI could be here because they had cancelled their meetup. There was supposed to be a meetup like earlier that day. At like a Woolworths or something, but it was like out. It was like the most random Woolworths. It's like whoever's the guy who did the research for this planning.
Right. It was like
was like-
Belmont Woolies or something.
Yeah, it was. I think it was something like that. And I'm like, okay, the guy clearly doesn't know the Perth area.
Dude, I think it was like
why
Midland
not
or
pick like
something.
Karrinyup or Joondalup? Like those
Yeah.
are or like a Perth City
Dude,
mall.
they would have shut down that poor Woolies.
So they were like, yeah, this is messed up. You can't do this. So they cancelled that event. And then like last minute, they were like, we're outside the RSC arena. We'll be there at 10 o'clock. Bro, Lockie and
What's
I are
up, Perth?
Lockie and I are standing in the line at this is 5 minutes before it happens, by the way. He didn't announce it like days ago. This is a last minute change. We are there, bro. We are in the line
That's
to the
awesome.
UFC anyway. It's right there. We're like, bro, let's leave this
Did you
line
run
and
up?
just go. Yeah, no, we walked up, bro. It was empty, bro. It wasn't that busy. Which is,
Did it get more
which was
busy?
interesting,
Did it get more busy?
right? It did get more busy.
Because KSI had a massive group when he was like
I'm much
on that-
KSI is much
on that current affair episode.
more generally like a better
Not
person.
current affair.
But anyway, and then
It was like the morning show or something. It was like
see that
hello,
that
KSI.
was a few
He's
days
like-
later in Sydney, and that was
Oh,
crazy. Yeah,
yeah.
that was crazy. But Perth, bro, it's because they announced it late. 1 and 2.
Did you say hi?
No. They were like up. We couldn't. We would have obviously. They were up on. They were
I thought
up
you just
on
had, like,
top
a
of the
yarn
truck.
with them.
No, they were up on top of the prime truck.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
bro.
so-
It was crowded enough to where there was security. Like,
have-
it was still planned.
I have a story from when they were in Perth.
There was still security.
So, right. So they were on like the top of the bus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you already said that, but I
Yeah.
wasn't listening.
No, that would have been. Imagine we were like the only two people
Yeah.
to walk, like to know.
Hey there. Hey, Aussie.
That would be like awkward because then they're like they planned this
Uh.
thing like expecting hundreds of people to show up and only me and Lucky show up. That'd be kind of sick, but
Yo, what's up, guys?
yo, what's up? Yo,
Yo, me and KSI
we're both-
here.
Look, two guys,
We're
both
boys.
interracial. Look, come on.
Yeah. I feel like Logan would have been, if KSI pointed that out, he'd be like, yo, bro,
Bro,
chill out.
Might I say though, the Prime whole scheme is genius, bro. Like, get all of KSI's fans, get two multi-million fan bases.
They built each
to
other
link
up.
up.
They built each other up
bro,
by battling
imagine
each
being
other
in
and fighting
imagine
each
being
other.
in that business meeting. Like,
Dude.
KSI is licking his lips, bro, because Logan's the one who took Prime to KSI and was like, hey, let's team up on this.
Dude, I feel like KSI is doing shit all about promoting it.
I know, because Logan probably earns more. I don't actually know the breakdown. I don't think it's actually public knowledge. But there's like this company like secretly took
But he
took
says
some
me and KSI started this brand.
No, yeah, but it was Logan through another guy who I think secretly owns a
He owns it.
He owns it.
Yeah.
And he's just like marketed it as the face of KSI and Logan Paul.
That blue Prime's not bad.
That proves.
The blue Prime is good.
Oh yes, dude.
It is
Thank
good.
you.
It's the only good one, and
I
it's still too sweet.
I have respect for KSI and Logan because they are like smart, but like either their managers are really smart or they're really smart.
I have respect.
Like
they're
manager
intelligent, without a
Jeff
doubt.
and like Mams Taylor, who are their two managers, right? They're clearly like they're bringing this celebrity, these like business ventures, saying like, oh, we should do this. This would be great. This would make you more money. This would make me more money. This is what their agent / like manager.
Jeff Whittick is his agent.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Different Jeff.
Is Jeff Whittick
There's manager Jeff.
Dude,
because George
third
Shanko
host?
left Impulsive, so
Dude.
now Jeff Whittick is like the new third host.
is he a sub in, or is he staying there?
On and off, I think.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, Jeff Whittick is a cool guy.
He's funny, bro.
He's friends with Cody Ko, bro. It's so good.
Well, he's just a good content creator.
Yeah,
Like
agreed.
his haircut, his barbershop podcast or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it a podcast?
No. No.
Or
So
video?
that's a video series. Jeff's Barber,
Yeah, it's good.
and then his podcast is like Jeff FM
I haven't listened to Jeff FM, but or whatever his podcast
or Jeff
is.
M. I don't know.
But
See, I'm not an avid listener.
But
to
his barbershop's
podcast, but he's
great.
good.
those videos are so funny.
And the Cody Ko one and the Jake
Yeah,
Paul one.
yeah.
It all circles back, bro.
but like he's gotten so much better since then as well.
oh yeah,
Man.
and he had the whole traumatic experience with David Dobrik.
Yeah.
But
After that, he just stopped
I
being
never
friends
watched the
with them.
David Dobrik vlogs, bro. So they would always speak about it at lunch during high school. It's like, oh, did you see the newest David Dobrik vlog? And I was like, it's already episode like 200 at this point. I don't want to get into it. Like, I'll have to watch all the previous vlogs.
You would not have.
Yeah.
You're like, I need to get to know the people.
No, I was just like, I'm not involving myself in this conversation because I just don't know anything.
It is true. Like they really created like almost a TV show on the internet for people to like tune into their like groups'
Bro.
lives.
Exactly.
Mm.
That's a great way to look at it. And you're absolutely right.
Any business ventures that you've been thinking of recently, or business ideas?
Oh, dude, I don't even know if I want to say it because
I was thinking about bringing up my business ventures, but
Do it.
I realized I don't want to put it into.
I want to keep it private. One,
because I'm cooking with it. It's gonna take a while to cook.
I don't want to like promote fake success, and I don't want to promote like success that hasn't happened yet. So why would I say that I'm doing something even though
A wise man once said. A wise man once said, "If you want God to laugh at your plans, say them out loud."
Yeah, dude. Agreed, bro. That's good advice.
Yeah.
So he's not quoting it, but he's also kind of quoting
I like
it.
Timothy Chalamet. He's a cool
That's
guy.
great.
He seems like a cool guy. But I was talking about Wonka to the audience, and how I'm not excited for it.
We've already spoken about this though. A little bit.
I just want to reiterate,
Okay, go.
and I kind of was able to break
Nice.
down to.
Dude, my mind was racing in the bathroom. I was like, I was thinking about UFC and about how and podcasts and how like do people like Logan Paul and like Joe Rogan and even like Theo Von, people like that, like are they how sober are they? Like realistically.
Theo Von's completely sober.
Really?
Yep.
I don't actually listen to his podcast, so like does he talk
that's
about
his
that?
thing, yeah.
He's
struggle with
genuinely
addiction.
completely sober.
Yeah, he struggled with addiction
And he just makes
for so
those
long.
silly statements because he's like
Yes.
he's a comedian.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's him. That's just who he is.
gotcha.
Also, keep in mind, like, he's leaning into that. I think,
Oh
like,
no, of course yeah.
as a comedian,
100%.
that's why when you watch comedians, that's, honestly, this might sound silly, and maybe this is, if you want God to laugh at your plans, say them out loud.
Yeah.
But, I am thinking of, like, trying to do, like, some, like, what's it called?
Stuff like that.
No, like, like stand-up. Not,
Dude, live stand
like,
up.
I can't believe I'm blanking right now.
Speaking like in front of the camera.
No. Yeah, like live stand up. Like
Gotcha.
having like a 5-minute set, like 5-minute slot in open mic night. That's what I was looking for. In an open mic night. Because
Do it, dude.
I feel like you watch the comedians do podcasts and they are just like leagues above everyone else.
Uh-huh.
The way that they're just like, they're so comfortable to,
like comedians.
like they're so switched on.
Most comedians have podcasts now because they're funny people, and therefore it translates
They're
to.
great podcasters.
It's like better comedy, better podcast, better stand up. Like people coming to my podcast.
They improv during
A
the
cycle of more people knowing who everyone is.
yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And they lean into like little improvised bits and stuff. They're comfortable to like, yeah. And I also think, keep in mind, like, starting off with a level of notoriety or fame is very helpful for podcasting in terms of just like wanting to let loose and just say what you want.
Gotcha.
Not that we can't say what we want on here, but like there is a level of censoring and like decorum almost. Whereas for them, it's like, we're known for being crazy and outlandish. Like, let's say whatever. And they don't get the same scrutiny that other people would get. Maybe I'm reading too deep into it.
No.
But I think,
Not at all.
yeah. Man, I don't know where my lip balm went. It's really sad. Oh, yeah.
Guys, it's literally right there. Right.
Can you grab?
Well, man, I think good to wrap up.
Yeah,
you think?
I'm all good to wrap up.
Cool.
I think it's about time. Got a bit more sunlight left for the day, which is nice.
Yeah. More stuff to say, and so
More stuff to say.
yeah, like in the future, but not now.
Oh, yes. Yeah. But also more stuff to do today. We've got
Yeah, man.
some activities.
Day's not done. It's only 4:00.
Yeah.
Still a few more hours.
A bit
of
later than I'd probably have hoped to finish. Alex did come late, but
That was not my fault.
Out of
my control. The tree people, which I coined.
Which
and you
I don't know
went
if I
very
feel
much
how I feel about
entertained
the derogatory slur. You're calling them tree people
They're
now.
landscapers. They were
That's
cutting down
better.
the lemon tree.
I call them tree people, man.
They cut down the tree.
How long does it take to cut down a tree, man?
Oh, I don't even want to get into this, but it took half an hour.
Was it?
Which
it kind of? Did you watch it?
But they just came so late. They were supposed to come at 9:30, and they came at like 11:30. Like,
You better not have tipped them.
and I didn't even pay, and they were like, "Yeah, we just take bank transfer." So I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, weird.
Anyway,
Thank you so very much for listening to Eggs on Toast. I am Ethan.
I'm Alex. This has been a great episode.
And I am going to be recommending the song of the day. And that is...
Because?
Are we doing one word sentencing now?
No, that's the name of the song, is it not?
Because...
Yeah, because the one you were playing.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Was
Because. Is that the name of the song?
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Yes way. Why would I be?
Because, featuring Joey Badass
Yes.
by Danger Mouse.
You'll be hearing this on the way out, guys.
Pretty good.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
See you later.
Love you guys.
Peace.
Bye.